Hi everyone, let's talk about Lightning Sync in Salesforce. Now Lightning Sync is actually the old way of syncing between Salesforce and Microsoft Exchange. And I say old because starting in winter 21, Lightning Sync is not actually available to any new Salesforce customers. Instead, Lightning Sync has been replaced by Einstein Activity Capture, which is the long-term solution for syncing contacts and events, not just between Microsoft and Salesforce, but also between Google applications and Salesforce. Now, why are we still talking about Lightning Sync if it's already been retired for new customers? Well, Lightning Sync pops up every now and then. Sometimes it's in documentation, sometimes you'll see it when you're studying for your admin cert, and it can often be a bit confusing. What does it mean? How does it fit in with everything else? So I've just created this nice short video so that you can get a bit of an understanding of what Lightning Sync is and how it has been used. So Lightning Sync can be used to sync contacts and events, but it cannot be used to sync emails and cases. Instead, you would have to use Outlook integration for that, but Outlook integration was also retired in winter 21 and replaced by Einstein Activity Capture. Now, we're going to cover a lot of the things that Lightning Sync does not do, which is probably going to give you a pretty good idea of why it was retired. The first thing that Lightning Sync doesn't do is sync tasks. Instead, admins would have to set up the Lightning integration app to let you work with Salesforce tasks from Outlook. The second thing that Lightning Sync doesn't do is it doesn't sync recurring events in Classic. If you wanted to sync recurring events, you would have to be in Lightning Experience. And the third thing that Lightning Sync doesn't do is it doesn't automatically remove deleted contacts from the other application. So if you delete a contact in Salesforce, it's not going to remove it from Microsoft, and if you delete a contact in Microsoft, it's not going to remove it from Salesforce. You can see how quite quickly you might end up with data differences, alright, which is not ideal. So that's a little bit about Lightning Sync, about the history of Lightning Sync, about what it's going to be replaced with, and some of the things that Lightning Sync doesn't do, some of those limitations around it. Hopefully you won't have to be using Lightning Sync, but if your company does, then now you know a bit more about it, and if you get asked about it, then now you know a little bit more about why it's been retired. I hope that this was useful to you, and I'll see you in our next video.